Oh, wait a minute. I just saw something. I do this. Geronimo! I knew it. How can he survive the fall like that? Like, holy crap. That must have hurt. I would imagine. Okay, let me think. Some other things over here. Yes. I think I know what thing I should fall down. Yeah, I did plan on LPing Mario 64, both versions, in case you're wondering. Because actually, there are a couple of differences between the DS version and the original version. If you saw Chicken Conroy's LP of Mario 64 DS, then you would know that. Because actually, certain levels don't actually appear in the DS version, but in the original version, some did. I think you could, like, still fall down these, even though, like, you shouldn't. Item. Some full heals. And let's fall down here. And I love how that doesn't even hurt him. Like, holy crap. Like, he must be like a friggin', like, Super Saiyan to survive something like that. Yeah, I was right. This is the only item. Sorry, I was just curious. Leave me alone. I can't fault the guy for being curious. And what else? What was I gonna say? There's like so many things I could talk about, honestly, and like I do have I do plan on LPing Mario 64 and Mario 64 DS. I don't think I'll LP that many N64 games because, despite my name being the Dinosaur 64, I actually don't own that many. On cartridge base, I mean. I actually do own a little bit on the Virtual Console, but even then, that's not much. But the games I do own are fairly decent, actually. Like I said, Mario 64 and Kirby 64. I also have Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium 1, Diddy Kong Racing, Trainer from the Sky. Well, no, there was no game called Trainer from the Sky. Rayman 2, The Great Escape. What else? The two Mario Parties, Mario Party 1 and 2. I don't have 3. I'm looking for 3, actually, because I really love 3. I have other games, I just can't think of them right at the moment. Which is kind of sad, because I actually like some of the games I play. I'm kind of afraid. So you know what, I'm going to use Ice Beam on you, and Psychic on you. Because I don't know if you have Shadow Pokemon or not, and I don't want to risk, like, hitting both Pokemon and, like, somehow, like, kamikazing the Shadow Pokemon, like, kamikazing. I don't even know. I know what kamikaze means, it's just I keep using it in the wrong way. And Shadow Cycler. I actually wanted to get a, when I first played this game, I actually got the Shadow Cycler, and I want to use it on my team, so I wanted to evolve into Scizor, but I didn't know how to trade Pokemon, because I didn't have all the trading equipment, so I was like figuring out, like, how the heck am I supposed to trade? What does that even mean? I didn't know what trading meant as a kid. And I was like so, like, confused, because I didn't know what trading meant at all. Let's see. Body Slam will kill Chansey, because Chansey has died from worse physical attacks. I think, well, let me think. What to do, actually? Okay, well, you know what? Let's switch into Zapron. And let's switch into Erza. I don't want to, but I have no freaking choice. Mostly because my Pokemon are like... These are like the two Pokemon that you pretty much want in your team regardless. A Pokemon that can use Thunder Wave, and a Pokemon that can, like, bring it down to, like, perfect amount of health. And these are the two Pokemon that can do those two things. Like Pulse Light and Thunder Wave are going to be your best friend throughout this entire game. And he's using that Shadow Mist, so I assume one of these guys must have Shadow Panic. I hope not. Shadow Hold. Chansey looks very angry when she's using Shadow Hold. Like, holy crap, man. Okay, let's see. Let's use Thunder Wave on Scyther and Pulse Swipe on Chansey. I'm pretty sure that'll take it down to 1 health. Despite Chansey's massive HP. It took about a half. Not half, nearly there. Okay, yeah, there were like so many Pokemon I didn't understand. I didn't understand how like certain Pokemon evolved because at the time the internet wasn't a thing yet. Or at least to me it wasn't. Because I didn't actually have access to a computer back then. I only had the Pokemon guides with me, the 2 like gigantic books with me about Pokemon and stuff. Well, I didn't have one for XD, which was sad, so I only based it off from the Diamond and Pearl version of the game. Mostly because of evolution. Mostly because, like, if evolution, like, why would they change Pokemon evolutions in that game? So I just used that as like how certain Pokemon evolved. As for how to obtain the Pokemon, I didn't know how actually. So yeah. And when I moved to like a new house, I figured my parents actually gave me a computer, and I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing, and thus how my history of YouTube. That's how I got on YouTube. I didn't even know, actually, how I discovered YouTube was actually kind of interesting, actually. Like, I didn't really care much for the internet as a kid, because I figured, like, there wasn't really much I could have done. But then, like, my sister's like, hey, if you like Pokemon and stuff, why don't you just go onto YouTube? And I'm like, what the heck is YouTube? So then at the time of me looking up YouTube, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was still a thing, and, I was a big fan of Pokemon back then. I still am, obviously, but, I looked up Pokemon for the heck of it, and then the first video that came up was Arceus. And I'm like, what the heck is Arceus? Because I didn't hear about the events from anything, or at all, actually. So I'm looking up, like, Pokemon. So I watched the video, I'm like, holy crap, is this actually in the game? And then I looked it up, and it was in the game. So thanks to YouTube, I actually would never have known Arceus was even a thing. Same thing with Shaman and Darkrai, actually, because those were the 3 Pokemon I never knew about, like, at all. So, yeah, YouTube has done a lot of things. It's helped a lot of people, and I hate how YouTube keeps constantly changing, even though if it's not broken, don't frickin' fix it. And there's nothing here. Brilliant. Actually, I do remember what's upcoming next. Hyper Potion, but do any guys need healing? Okay, well, ours it does need a little bit of healing, but not by much. Uh-oh, I remember this. I probably should have switched, because look who it is! It's that guy with the Shadow Lunatone we beaten before at not Pyrite Town, Relic, whatever town. Snaddle. Phoenix City, that was it. Thank you, Snaddle. Master Yoda.